Welcome to battle number 5 of week 1 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League. Today we have the Great Tacticians, which is Kudo, versus Grand Island Jolteons, which is Napkin. As a reminder, the Mega Evolutions are Mega Absol and Mega Sceptile, respectively. We won't be seeing either of those Pokemon today. And then we have the Z Crystal Pokemon with Z attack privileges is Vikavolt, and with any Z move privilege is Celebi. We may see the Vikavolt use a Z move, but no Celebi. And then on the Grand Island Jolteons, we have Z any moves for Klefki and Z attack moves for Thundurus. So we might see either of those use their Z moves. Taking a look at the teams just briefly, we have some interesting choices. We have Klefki on Grand Island Jolteons, who can be an annoyer, but we also have the same thing with Ferrothorn on the other side. And we have two strong fire types who could also take those Pokemon down, so some parallels there. Fighting types in Lucario and Mienshao. And also fairy types with some nice special defense, Florges and Tapu Fini. So there's actually a lot of parallels with these teams. Oh, and Vikavolt and Thundurus Therian with strong electric type attacks. So lots of parallels between these two teams, so it'll be interesting to see what tactics they use against each other. They're going to have to do similar strategies to be able to overcome each other, being able to hit the fire type moves on those steel type annoyers, being able to pivot decently, which we have Mienshao and Thundurus Therian as good pivots. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. Kudo was seed number 1 in the, rank number 1 in the last preseason, seed 1 in this one. Napkin was unable to do the last season, so this will be a very exciting first match for him to be able to face Kudo and see what he can do. And first match for Kudo to see if he can still keep that Seed 1 title. So without any further ado, I think we're ready to begin. From Napkin, I'm expecting probably Thundurus to come out first. From Kudo, maybe Mienshao, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, looks like Napkin is aware of the battle starting. Taking a further look at the team, Kudo has some more physical attackers, I'd say, and Napkin has more special attackers. So there's a distinction there with the hardest hitters being special on Napkin's side and physical on Kudo's side. So we start out with Camilla and Karkis. Klefki wants to set up, but Marowak is going to deny that. Going to have to probably switch to take that strong fire or ghost move that could be coming in. Marowak being a very good Pokemon type-wise versus Napkin's team. Camilla and Karkis, their names. Right, and the Reflect goes up, Klefki goes down. Flare Blitz hitting strong right off the bat. Reflect could stay up for 4 or 7 more turns, depending on if Klefki was holding a light clay. And Tapu Fini comes out. Darkness. Misty Surge is set up. Tapu Fini will probably try to use a water type move. Right, and out comes the Ferrothorn, Kale Dory. And Substitute is set up for Tapu Fini. What will Tapu Fini try to do from behind a Substitute? Unless Tapu Fini has Hidden Power Fire, I'm not sure if it will be able to do much in this matchup. An Aqua Ring is also set up. Stealth Rock is also set up on the opponent's side of the field by Ferrothorn. Really curious to see what Tapu Fini has. I'm assuming Scald would be one of the moves, or perhaps it could be a Calm Mind Moonblast set. But Ferrothorn is going to be tough to break through with a Fairy type move. So Flash Fire will be... Sorry, Hidden Power Fire will be necessary to deal very big damage against this Ferrothorn. Not sure if Hidden Power Fire is something we'll see on Tapu Fini. Okay, and the Scald hits, revealing the third move. Gyro Ball hits but does not break Substitute, and Aqua Ring brings Tapu Fini back to full HP. This has the potential to be a lengthy situation here between the two of them. The Reflect goes away, no Light Clay boosting the amount Reflect stays up. Leech Seed misses, or rather doesn't affect Tapu Fini because of the Substitute. What Tapu Fini is going to be hoping for right now is a burn, most likely, from Scald. And there it is, the burn. And Gyro Ball hits the Substitute. Not strong enough to break through the Substitute. That's really what Tapu Fini wanted in this scenario. Tapu Fini having the upper hand. Might be a PP stall situation if he doesn't switch... if Kudo doesn't switch Ferrothorn out. Alright, and Tapu Fini actually is the one to get switched out. Ferrothorn goes for the Gyro Ball. Alright, Ferrothorn protects to scout out the next move, and Stealth Rock is set up by Dexter the Uxie. Two pretty passive Pokemon on the field right now. And Aurora the Lucario comes out. Aurora is hit by Leech Seed. Will Lucario attempt to set up with Ferrothorn being burned and pretty passive at the moment? One thing Lucario will have to watch out for is Marowak Alola. Alola Marowak resists both Steel and Fighting, and isn't hit by Extreme Speed, so pretty much has the potential to wall Lucario if Lucario lacks a coverage move for it. Right, and Lucario goes for the Brick Break. Protect, however, protects Ferrothorn from the Brick Break. And there we have Marowak Alola coming out as predicted. Brick Break does not hit because of the immunity. And I do not believe Lucario has Earthquake. Alright, Shadow Bone hits, dealing some massive damage to Tapu Fini. Scald hits, dealing big damage, but Shadow Bone is going to take down Tapu Fini. And out comes Lucario once more. Curious to see what Lucario's plan is against Marowak, considering that she switched earlier to a different Pokemon. And the Bullet Punch hits, taking down Marowak Alola. Lucario holding a Life Orb, so 2 more hits will be Lucario's finish. Will Lucario be able to take down some Pokemon in the process? And Tharja, the Mienshao, comes out using Fake Out to take Lucario down to 5%. And a Bullet Punch will hit, taking down Mienshao to 46%. And Lucario feints 2 Life Orb Recoil. Big Daddy, the Thundurus Therian, comes out. U-turn hits, and Tharja is going to pivot away to a different Pokemon. I'm anticipating maybe a Ferrothorn coming out. And no, it's actually Florges coming out. Lindis taking a Thunderbolt, which will deal 32%. And a Sludge Wave hits, dealing 50 damage to Florges. Florges recovering with Synthesis. Florges right now could be scouting out Big Daddy's moveset. We already know Thunderbolt and Sludge Wave are on there. Depending on what the last move is, Hidden Power Ice, maybe Hidden Power Fire, Ferrothorn or Zygarde could come in and wall pretty comfortably. And a Gigavolt Havoc hits, dealing 2% to Florges. Sorry, taking Florges down to 2%. Florges uses Heal Bell to heal Ferrothorn's burn. And Sludge Wave will take Florges down. Actually a smart move by Napkin to use Gigavolt Havoc against Florges, considering the other Pokemon on Kudo's team wouldn't be hit very hard by Gigavolt Havoc, and Mienshao would, a regular Thunderbolt would probably suffice. Speaking of Mienshao, here comes Mienshao once again, using Fake Out to flinch Big Daddy, and then U-turn to pivot out. And out comes Ferrothorn, Kale Dory. Big Daddy uses Nasty Plot to boost up. This is the moment. If Big Daddy has Hidden Power Fire, this could be intense. Oh, and it looks like Hidden Power hits. It's Hidden Power Ice most likely to deal with the Zygarde. And out comes Delphox. Delphox getting hit by a strong Gyro Ball. Scarlet the Delphox. Zygarde, Corrin comes out. White Dragon there, probably the reference to Corrin. Hit by a Flamethrower, it doesn't do much damage. And Dazzling Gleam hits, taking Corrin down to 14 HP. Although Scarlet the Delphox will go down to a Dragon Tail. Out comes Thunderous Therian, but unfortunately the Stealth Rocks takes it down. And Uxie comes out, Dexter. Thousand Arrows hits, taking Uxie down to about 50%, but Psychic will take Zygarde down. Uxie recovering with leftovers. And out comes Mienshao, Tharja. Fake Out hits. Dexter being pretty defensive, so not taking much from the Fake Out. And Knockoff is going to rid Dexter's leftovers. Psychic will hit Tharja, causing it to go down to about 47%. And then finally U-Turn will be the final hit that takes Dexter the Uxie down. And so the Great Tacticians advances with a score of 3-0 over Grand Island Jolteons. Good match overall. I think that being able... some pivotal moments here for Napkin in team building would have been being able to equip Thundurus with a way to deal with Ferrothorn. Hidden Power Fire might have been something unexpected that could hit it pretty decently. And Kudo did a good job in keeping Ferrothorn alive. Ferrothorn was really the Pokemon that was very hard for Napkin to take down. Ferrothorn combined with Marowak Alola was able to check a lot of the team and stand sturdy, so a really good core there. Good plays from both sides, and I think Kudo is going to be moving forward with a win, showing that he wants to be in it to win it this time. Napkin moving forward with a strong performance as well, being able to take Kudo down to 3 Pokemon, and this is his first match in our draft leagues ever, so I think he'll definitely be bringing it in future matches as well. So join us for the next fights of Week 1. We have 2 more left, and I'll see you then. Until next time.